So the Philadelphia Eagles lose, man, to Kirk can't win on primetime TV cousins, man. Let's talk about it, bro. Let's talk about it. Honestly, bro, I can't really be too mad at this loss. I mean, as a Philadelphia Eagles fan, I'm used to the Philadelphia Eagles throwing games away that they have no business throwing away. I mean, this was like the a great example of a game where you're supposed to win the game, but the Eagles shoot themselves in the foot and end up losing. I mean, to start the game off, the Eagles went for it on 4th and 4, didn't get it, even though they could have took the field goal. I'm not necessarily mad at the decision to go for it on 4th and 4, um, but honestly speaking, I was a little skeptical just for the simple fact that we didn't have our go-to wide receiver in AJ Brown. You know what I'm saying, on the field. But at the same time, though, that just shows me that no matter who the coaching staff has on the team or who's playing and who's not playing, they're going to coach the same. You know, that could be a good or a bad thing. I don't know yet. But I didn't necessarily hate the idea of trying to go for it on 4th and 4. You know, maybe set the tone if you get it. Because if you get it, nobody's talking about it, okay? If you get it, but you didn't. All right? Now, I'm going to talk about Jalen Hurts, first. I thought Jalen Hurts played a phenomenal game. He was taking what the defense gave him. He wasn't forcing the ball downfield, you know what I mean? And he was also using his legs a lot more. He looks a lot more healthier now. I think he mustered up like 80-something yards on the ground with a touchdown, which was pretty good. It was nice to see Kelsey in the booth as well. Now, Saquon Barkley had a decent game, but I would have really liked for him to have came up with that catch towards the end of the game. I know people are saying that the Philadelphia Eagles probably should have ran the ball there and milked the clock. Honestly speaking, we're not having any of this. We're not having any of these discussions had Saquon Barkley made the catch, you know what I mean, towards the end of the game that he was supposed to make. Now, I'm going to talk about the defense now, okay? The defense, bro. The defense has no pass rush. It seems to me like the secondary has gotten a lot better, but the pass rush has gotten a lot worse. We signed Bryce Huff to like a $50-something million contract in the offseason, and we let Reddick go, who's currently not playing for anybody right now. When we easily could have just signed Reddick, and we could have just kept it pushing. He's a Philly native anyway, so we would have been straight off that. But I ain't gonna lie, bro. To see Bryce Huff not being able to perform is kind of alarming to me, honestly. I gave him a pass last week against the Green Bay Packers just for the simple fact that the field was very, very slippery. I kind of gave the whole D-line a pass. But I ain't gonna lie, bro. Kirk Cousins' jersey looking super clean in the locker room while he's celebrating with Drake London, who just had a game-winning touchdown on Darius Slay's head. Okay? But the pass rush is not there. The linebacker, I could say this, though. The linebacker play with Nakobe Dean starting at the linebacker spot is not bad, okay? But the D-line needs to figure out a way to generate some type of pass rush, okay? Now, Kirk Cousins is not a mobile quarterback, okay? Kirk Cousins is a decent quarterback now. You know what I mean? He can win you some games, yeah. But so you can kind of get away with little mistakes that you make throughout the game, not being able to have a consistent pass rush, not being able to convert on 4th and 4. All these things that we did last night, if you do stuff like that against good teams in this league, you're probably not going to win much games, okay? So I want to see a lot of things being cleaned up. Also, I just don't understand what was the point of going out to get Jahan Dotson if you're not going to use him. Jahan Dotson had one catch yesterday for 6 yards. You got to find a way to get Jahan Dotson involved in the game, especially knowing that A.J. Brown is not going to be available for a couple of weeks with the hamstring injury. Smitty had a good game, okay? But besides Smitty, and I seen Covey catch a couple passes, Saquon was doing his thing. But besides them three dudes right there, bro, who else was producing for you on offense? Where the fuck is Dallas Goedert at? This team has a lot of problems, man, and we're only in week 2. AJ's hurt, okay? The D-line can't generate no pass rush. All right? You got the Saints coming up on Sunday. You know what I'm saying? It's a 1 o'clock game. Can't wait for it. But the Saints are coming back. The Saints are coming off of 2 back-to-back blowout wins. I'm about to say losses, wins. Okay? They just got done pummeling the Dallas Cowboys. Okay? We cannot allow the Saints to drop 44 on our heads on Sunday. All right? We need a consistent pass rusher. I don't know if Howie Roseman wants to trade for a pass rusher. I don't know what he wants to do. But Bryce Huff ain't it. Bryce Huff ain't it. I've seen enough. 2 games in, I've seen enough, bro. Bryce Huff ain't it, bro. Sometimes I forget he's on our team. That's how unforgettable. That's how forgettable he is. I forget that he plays for the Philadelphia Eagles. His production on the field matches the number on his jersey. 0. All right? I'm not mad at the fact that we lost this game. All right? I still think the Philadelphia Eagles are a good team, but they have a couple of issues that they need to address in order for them to be one of the top echelon contenders in the NFL. I don't know how he's going to trade for a pass. I don't know what they're going to do, but we need a pass rush. Okay? We need to figure out a way to get Jahan Dotson involved more in the game plan. Kellen Moore, you the offensive guru here, man. What the fuck is going on with Jahan Dotson? As explosive as he is, why the hell can't you find a way to get him involved in the ball game? A lot of penalties today too. A lot of illegal men downfield. A lot of holding penalties. A lot of just a sloppy game from the Philadelphia Eagles entirely. We're not going to win too many football games playing like this. Okay? I know people are going to blame Jalen Hurts for that last minute interception that he threw, but he's not supposed to be in that situation in the first place. Had Saquon Barkley did his job and catch the fucking football. The Eagles had a 0.7% chance of losing last night in the fourth quarter. How the fuck do we lose this game? Typical Eagles fashion. We have to tighten up. We have to be better. Especially if we're trying to go to where I know we can go. We have to be better, bro. Both sides of the ball. But I feel like with AJ coming back, a couple of weeks from now, the team's going to look a lot better. I still got high hopes for the Eagles, man, but there's a lot of things that they need to clean up. A lot of things I didn't like. But that's pretty much it, man. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Y'all know the vibes, man. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about the game. And I'm out. Peace.